Welcome to our New Year's Eve drinks party, everyone. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
You always wear a bit of a big blow, Paul. Now,
That's weird.
we have 5 drinks this New Year's Eve. So by the time midnight comes around, well, we will be under the table, I think. And the thing about all the drinks we're having, they're all in cans, because on New Year's Eve you want a really easy party. You don't want to be
Convenience.
mixing drinks, but you can add bits to them. So we're starting off with a couple of gin and tonics, aren't we?
So these are the ones that we've bought from Lidl, and they're called Fentons.
Fintons, yes.
Let's say Fenton.
Yeah, Fintons. And it says, well, this one that I've got here in my hand is a pink gin and tonic with grapefruit. Now, I must say that the thing with grapefruit is you've got to be very careful if you're on certain types of medication. So just watch out, even
acidity.
on New Year's Eve, yes. But the gin and tonic drink with grapefruit flavour says Fintons pink gin and tonic with grapefruit is pre-mixed with finesse. By mixing Fintons special London dry gin with zesty grapefruit and the natural flavours of tonic water, we have created a quintessential British taste with a big fresh citrus finish. Perfect for parties, picnics or entertaining at home. Well, we've got 2 out of 3 of those tonight. So shall we start off with the pink one, do you think, Paul?
Should we just open both of them?
So this other one is just a regular gin and tonic, isn't that right?
Yes, it is.
With London dry gin. Okay, let's open these. Oh, that lovely sound. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of grapefruit, but we'll give this a go.
And this one as well. So these have both been chilled in the fridge, which is why we are not going to be adding the ice to this.
Well, we don't want to dilute the drinks, do we? Oh, look at that. Perfect for this glass.
Perfect in one glass. So we have a slice of lemon each in this.
We
So
have.
we're going to say cheers now.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
I've got the pink one. Let's give it a go.
Ooh.
Oh, it is very, very zesty.
Mine is very, very normal and something that I wouldn't expect from a canned gin and tonic.
And why would you say that? Because it's so good.
Because it tastes just as good as the ones that you would mix yourself.
So if you had like a bottle of gin and then you got the
Tonic.
the tonic water. And
Yeah.
the thing is, if you're doing your own measurements of gin,
I would normally put a lot.
so how much do you think is in here? It's 5%, but what do you think the ratio might be?
I think maybe they just put maybe a shot or 2 at most.
Why don't you try this one? It's actually
Why don't you
very,
try
very
this one?
zesty, I have to say. And with the lemon in it, that's probably adding some extra zest. Let's see what the regular one tastes like.
I don't think this one tastes overly zesty. I think it kind of masks it, or it adds to the illusion of it being more acidic.
Do you know what? I really like this. I'm not a huge fan of gin, but this one is really nice. It's very well balanced, unlike me after a few drinks.
I think after tonight we're gonna be well under the table, and you won't be balanced at all.
No, indeed. This is really nice. It's got a
it?
kind of a seltzer taste off it, I think. And why is it? What is the difference between tonic and seltzer, or are they both the same?
I think that one has like botanicals maybe, and one has like more comfort. No, like there's like something called soda water, and then
yes.
there's like where I think that they pump in the carbonation, but then there's
Tonic
tonic, which is
Is it still?
no, and then there's something called Indian tonic water, and I don't normally mix drinks, everyone, so I don't really know what the differences are.
You're not a mixologist then? I thought you were.
No. So are you gonna stick to that, Bob?
Oh, am I hogging it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. No, I have to just I'd say about our glasses. They're actually beer glasses. They're half pints from the Padstow Brewing Company when we went to Padstow in Cornwall a few years ago. That was before YouTube, I think. So I think we're due another visit. Yeah. And I have to say, there's a lot of bubbles in this, so do excuse me for a second.
Oh gosh.
No, I wasn't being sick. It was a burp.
I think that this one doesn't taste bad either.
Oh, you want to swap again?
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, as I say, I'm not a huge fan of grapefruit, but it's rather subtle, I think, in this one.
That's what you would call a what do we say? Like it's like what one of those
It's disguised.
No,
It's a chaser.
go to.
Oh, go what? The grapefruit one. This. Well, this is going to be my go-to from now on. Is that what you mean? Yeah. It does remind me of the time when we were in Helsinki, and we went to DTM, which is a club called Don't Tell Mama. So we didn't tell Mama that we were there, and we
had
ended
a
up.
lot of drinks.
Yeah, you didn't really want to be there, but I wanted to be out. Yeah, we started off with a very expensive bottle of not very expensive wine, if you know what I mean.
Wasn't it white wine?
I think it was rosé, actually.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and then we moved on to beer. But
We met these people.
yeah, we did meet lots of people. We were dancing as well. But what I was going to say was that they had what was it called on the pump? Oh, I thought of the name the other day. Not an Adler. Oh, what's the name of it, Paul? And
The beer with lemon.
no, it wasn't beer. You see, it wasn't. It was a vodka or gin or something. A Radler. That's what it is. A Radler. Is that gin?
I don't know.
We're going to have to look that up before the next drink. But I thought I was getting like a pint of beer, you see. But no, I asked for a pint of Radler. And I'm not sure that you were supposed to have a pint of it. And it was after that point that we ended up on the dance floor.
I thought that Rattler was beer with something else.
Well, this was definitely not beer. And we saw it somewhere recently as well. I can't remember where.
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll look that up and see what Radler is. You probably know already, because you probably think that we are stupid. There you go.
Okay, so my final critique on this one is, I think it is rather acidic now that I'm almost done with it. I think that the acidity has gone through, and I think that that one was a lot more palatable, and it kind of is a lot more subtle, and it's a classic that you would expect from a G&T, whereas this is added pink grapefruitness, which is good for some, but maybe not for me. So
All I would say is I could knock these back.
you wouldn't want to knock this one back.
Right, stay tuned for the next one.
Hey, look, a new subscriber.
Well, this is really weird because I was convinced that a Radler was some sort of gin or vodka based drink, but no, it says here that a Radler beer is a Bavarian beer mixture consisting of 50% German light lager and 50% sparkling lemonade. It's basically a shandy. So it must have been something else.
I don't know what you're talking
Well, there's only one thing to do. We're going to have to go back to Don't Tell Mama at DTM in Finland, in Helsinki, and find out. But in the meantime, we are on to our second drinks. Yes, and you have strawberries in wine glasses,
Why
Paul.
not?
Why not? So we've got a couple of cocktails here. We've got a Cosmo, and that is a carbonated cranberry and lime flavoured drink with vodka.
And this is a spritz. This is a alcoholic mixed drink with quinine.
Quinine? What's quinine, my dear?
No idea. So I think this is a take on Aperol Spritz.
Yes, I would say it is. So,
Obviously.
shall we open these up? You can have strawberries with both of these then, as you put strawberries in
So
the glasses. Oh dear. Oh, very orangey. Look at that. And this one is very, very pinky. You probably can't even see it against my
Can I have
jumper.
more of the Cosmo?
Yeah. And both of these are 5%,
5%.
as were the gin and
G&Ts.
G&Ts, yeah. Oh, and the strawberries have risen to the top.
Well,
Well, they meant to do that.
No?
Look,
Cheers.
look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this. There's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail.
And this is the orangey bit.
There's the thumbnail. Right. Let's give this a go. Oh, wow. That's super sweet. Super sweet, the Cosmo.
How much sugar's in that?
A lot.
Oh, dear me.
Yeah, it says with added sugar and sweetener. So not only is there sugar in it, there's sweetener in it, and there's also strawberries, which are sweet as well. Shall I add some more sweetener? Or am I sweet enough now?
This one
it's delicious.
isn't as sweet as that.
Alright, you want to switch?
But I do like the taste of that.
Let's have a taste of this one. There's a bit of an aftertaste with this. Maybe, I don't know if it's because I've had that one first that I'm tasting. It's certainly, I wouldn't say, it's slightly sweet, but nowhere near as sweet as that one. That would be my favourite, but I know that you want the Cosmo. No, have it. Have it, it's fine. I do like a spritz.
No, I think the Cosmo's a bit too sweet for me.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, we're going back to these again then. And, of course, because there's strawberries in it, it means that you're having one of your 5 a day. In fact, there's 5 pieces of strawberry in here, so that is your 5 a day, right? No?
No.
Is that not how it works?
No. Free not. Oh, gosh.
So what is the idea behind putting strawberries in cocktails? Or any type of fruit in a cocktail?
To make you eat your fruits.
Oh, right. Or is it just like a garnish, really?
Yeah, it's like a cheap.
Do you think some people buy the cocktail for the fruit?
What, like the one piece of fruit?
Yeah, because they think, well, at least I'm being healthy. No? Oh, I don't know.
Well, I guess there is that argument now.
Oh.
Oh gosh, you are swallowing it right up, aren't you?
What's that? What's that? Someone's at the door. Right, we better go and see who it is. I'll just be a second. I am coming for you. Well, that was an unexpected visit this New Year's Eve, wasn't it, Paul? You weren't expecting to see them, were you?
No, of course not. We never get any guests.
No one ever visits us. Anyway, back to the drink. Almost gone. I thought when we were doing this episode that we were just going to like taste test them. I didn't know that we were going to drink the entire lot, my dear. I thought we would sort of just, you know how it is, you watch TV shows, they take a sip of the drink and then it's just left.
Oh, you mean on Alan Titchmarsh's show?
Ah, well.
Where they kind of.
Oh, that is true.
Where they go through like 5 or 6.
Oh, they
drinks,
do,
and then
yeah.
They have like sips of them.
Yeah, I'm sure the crew might finish those off.
like,
Because it'd be a
gimme,
waste
gimme.
otherwise. I'm not saying that they're drunks or anything. No, not at all.
Maybe we are, but
Oh dear, I think we might have to get the bleeper out again. I tell you what, it's really making me gassy. Not you, Paul?
it's a late reaction.
Oh, right. Delayed reaction. Na. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. Well, we have to finish these drinks because we have to get to our fruit, my dear. Because the thing is, it's getting very near midnight now.
Oh,
And you know what happens? You can't drink after midnight, otherwise you turn into a pumpkin, my dear. No? Or is that me?
that's not me.
But that does remind me of a time we were in Amsterdam and we were sitting in a restaurant next to
When
one
was
of
this?
the canals. Oh, this is long. This is 20 years ago.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, and do you remember what we saw on one of the barges or the? They're not called barges. What are they called? Canal
This
boats.
Lady in a cage?
A lady? No, I didn't see a lady in a cage. What was that?
I thought that was like in the red light district.
Oh, I see. No. But actually, on a boat, we were sitting in a
A
restaurant.
dog?
No, we saw an elephant. You don't remember that? There was an elephant on one of the canal boats, and I thought,
Was this?
have I been having too many cookies? Or brownies, perhaps?
You've been having too much of the.
Of the good stuff. Talking of the good stuff, the strawberries are almost ready to eat. So these strawberries are now infused with the alcohol, is that right?
Probably.
Right. Well, that should just make them rather sweeter, I think. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, that's really nice.
I think I might have it while I still have some liquid in.
That's one way to get me to eat my fruit. Hide it in an alcoholic drink.
Kind of like hiding veg from the kids. Why?
Not just kids, you like to hide veg. Me as well. Alright, well I think we're going to tidy these up and then we'll be ready for our last one.
I'm not done with this one yet.
Oh, hurry up, my dear.
Okay, what are you doing now?
I'm going to log on to It's Paul and Marcus on YouTube. Da 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 da. Do you know what I just sang?
No.
Da 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 da.
New York?
Yes. Now this is Pinot Grigio.
Pink fizz.
Pink fizz. Yeah. Anyway, it says Pinot. Oh, I see. It's called Pinot. That's the name of it. And then it's a Pinot Grigio. So it's Pinot Grigio, pink fizz. So good we named it twice, just like New York. Fresh, fruity, beautifully bubbly, and in a gorgeous little can.
Ooh.
You had me at Pinot. Just be
Oh
careful
my
how you
God.
say that after a few drinks.
That's so bad.
Yeah. Would you like to open the Pinot, my dear? We've just got one glass this time. We ran out of glasses.
There's too much washing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, pink.
So what is it they say about... Well, we haven't been having beer. But is it beer after wine, fine?
No.
Or beer
Before liquor.
beer before wine and you'll be fine? Or
No,
beer after...
Beer after wine.
Beer after wine, you'll be a swine. Who knows? But what we've done is we started off with the 5%. What do they call it? ABV.
Yes.
And we've
Why
now
are we
gone up.
going up?
Well, you said that we start low and go high.
No, we should start high.
So when we go high, they go low, or do we go? They go low.
Oh my
Well,
God.
we went low, and now we're going high. We're going out on a what?
This is 11%.
We're going out on a high then, right? Well, I'd like to say cheers, but I can't really.
Oh.
Shall I give it a little nose? Oh dear, yes, it is quite strong.
Should we have gotten 2 of these?
No, I think one's enough.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not a really big wine drinker. Oh, I'm not really that fussed on that, to be honest. I have to say that if I'd started on that, it might not have been as bad. But you pulled a funny face as well. You don't like it, do you? So we just throw it out.
This was about $1.99.
That's cheap.
No, like, I think the other ones were like 99p.
Now, the thing is, you see, of course, this is a wine, and they've all been in cans.
Yes.
So do you think that...
Metallic.
Yeah, so do you think that the metallic substance has more of an effect on wine than it does on the spirits.
I think so.
And maybe that is why we're sort of turning our noses up at this.
I'm not
Slightly.
turning my nose up at it.
I said slightly.
Well, I think it is a little bit more alcoholic, this. So then maybe we're feeling this way because of the change in the ABV content greater percentage-wise.
When it comes to wine,
Like double.
this is what's a pink fizz. Is it like a rosé basically?
Yeah.
Is that what do you think it is?
Well, it's not white and it's not red.
No, that's true. I'm not a huge fan of wine, I have to say. I don't really like wine.
Marcus
I can't.
don't like.
I don't drink red wine, but
But I will say this, that when I met you for the first time, we had red wine, and then you didn't like it.
I don't remember having. Oh,
Yeah.
the restaurant you mean?
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember all the beer that you brought. But yes. Then
you
we
had
went.
the red wine.
Yeah, I
yes.
had a carbonara. What do you call it? What's the name of the carbonara? The full name of it? Spaghetti.
Linguine.
Well, spaghetti carbonara at Little Italy in New York, and yes, we did have red wine. I can't drink the stuff. Although, if you saw one of our previous episodes, you'll have seen that we made mulled wine, and that actually was okay. White wine, it depends. I'm more of a dessert wine, I guess. The Asti, the Cava.
You like that
Champagne.
sweet German one too.
What sweet German is that?
Oh gosh.
So Cava is Spanish, Champagne is French.
Oh
It begins with a P, doesn't it?
god.
Yeah, it does. Cava, Champagne. There's Asti. Oh, what is that other one?
That German one.
Begins with a P.
No,
I've got
it
a-
doesn't.
I bet it does. But I can drink rosé, you see. I quite like rosé wine.
Can you look up that German one, please? It's like killing me.
Okay, so what am I searching for? Germans.
Sweet wine.
Okay. I can see the drink beginning with P. Come on, everybody's probably shouting it at the screen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
German pink wine?
Sweet.
Oh, sorry. German sweet wine. Oh,
No, it's not that.
Gouge, I mean.
No.
Piers Porter.
No, there's this generic term for it.
Oppenheimer.
No.
I have to find out what
Jeez.
this drink beginning with P is. So it's like wine beginning with P.
No.
No. It's not Pinot Noir.
No.
It's not Pinot Blanc. Oh, come on. Prosecco! That's what I was thinking of. A popular light-bodied sparkling
Prosecco?
wine from Italy. Or Italy. No, that's the one I was thinking of.
I
The
wasn't
Prosecco.
thinking about that. There's this sweet German one that I remember having.
Is it a generic name? What is a sweet German wine? Trockenbeeren-Nussales.
No.
No, not that one either. Pradicat.
So I think I was going.
Moscato. White
Riesling.
Zinfandel. Riesling, yes.
Riesling.
Port.
I was trying to think of
Mead.
Riesling.
Oh, right.
Because I was like,
Well, there's never any Riesling with you, my dear. Especially on New Year's Eve. Oh, well, I think we're just going to have to wind this up now because it's getting very, very near to midnight.
we haven't finished this.
I
yet.
know we haven't finished that. We haven't finished the episode quite yet either. We've got a really dramatic ending for you. I hope you can stay tuned. But before all that, I think you've got something to say, haven't you, Paul?
For those of you that have liked today's episode, give us a thumbs up. For those of you that haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. And for those of you that want to leave a comment, you could do so as well. And for those of you that are feeling extra generous, you may consider buying us a cup of coffee. The link is in the description.
So Happy New Year, everyone, and we will see you in 2025.
Happy
Bye-bye.
New Year! Bye!
I've got nothing left to drink.
Some-
Thank you.